In this video, we're going to do maximizing profit. Okay. So it says in business, profit is the difference between revenue and cost. That is, total profit equals total revenue minus total cost. And we're going to express that as P of X equals R of X minus C of X, where X is the number of units sold. Find the maximum profit and the number of units that must be sold in order to yield the maximum profit for each of the following. So for that one, we're just going to use this example. So this is the total revenue function, and this one is the total cost function. So in order to maximize the profit, first I have to find the difference of these two. So we have to find P of X. So P of X is, extra line, is R of X minus C of X. Now don't forget this C of X, this minus in front of it, is going to distribute everything for C of X. So let's substitute. So 50x minus 0.5x squared minus, open the parentheses, 10x plus 3. That gives you 50x minus 0.5x squared minus 10x minus 3. If we combine like terms, notice first, before going on, this minus distributes here and distributes here. Okay? So combining like terms, I'm going to rewrite it in order. So negative 0.5x squared, 5x, 50x minus 10x is plus 40x minus 3. Now, if you remember, I can make this into a fraction so it's easy to see. First, we factor negative 1/2. Now, when you factor a fraction, you're actually multiplying by the reciprocal of that fraction inside. So plus 40 times negative 1/2. So I'm going to write plus 40 times the reciprocal of negative 1/2, which is negative 2 over 1, which is just 2. And then the minus 3, you leave it outside. So negative 1/2 x squared minus, 80x. Now we do the b over 2 squared. B here is negative 80, so negative 80 over 2 squared. That's equal to negative 40 squared. That's equal to positive 160, or 1600. But give me 1 second. 1600, my bad. So that becomes 1600. That's what's going to be inside. So negative 1/2 x squared minus 80x plus 1600 minus 1600 parentheses minus 3. In order to take this negative 1600 outside the parentheses, we need to distribute by negative 1/2. So you have negative x squared minus 80x plus 1600 plus negative 1/2 times negative 1600 minus 3. Negative 1/2. These three terms factor into b over 2, which is x minus 40 squared. Negative 1/2 times negative 1600 is positive 800 minus 3. So you have finally a negative 1/2 x minus 40 squared plus 797. And that will be your factorization, completing the square. So the vertex here is positive 40, 797. What does that mean in terms of the problem? Well, x equals x max equals 40. That means you need 40 units sold in order to get the maximum profit. So P max, which is 797. Okay? And remember, this can apply to anything. And this number could be in thousands, millions, and this number could be 40 cell phones, 40 cars. It doesn't matter what the units are. It's just this is going to produce the maximum amount of profit, and this is going to produce the maximum amount of units that you need to sell in order to get the maximum profit. Okay, and that'll be all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below or ask me in class. Thank you.